I now introduce you to one of the great organisers and speakers of the Labour movement, the chair of Stop the War, Lyndsey.
Thank you very much, Paul. We've heard today and in the last week about the cuts that are going to hurt every single one of us. That old people will have to work for another year to get their pensions. That students will have to pay up to £10,000 in fees to go to college. And that child benefits will be cut. But of course, we shouldn't worry about this because they are paying for 2 new aircraft carriers at the cost of £25 billion that don't even have the planes to fly off them. The Strategic Defence Review yesterday made it clear that there is very little threat to Britain from a conventional war, but it's still spending £75 billion on Trident, £25 billion on the aircraft carriers, and £5 billion a year on the war in Afghanistan. If they want to cut this deficit, then start by cutting the war and cutting Trident and cutting the aircraft carriers. George Osborne said today that he will find money for the military for anything that they need in Afghanistan. Isn't it a shame he can't say we will find the money for anything they need in the health service or in the primary schools or in the housing market? He won't say any of that. And we are fed up with a war which has cost thousands and thousands of lives, which has cost billions of pounds, and where we are doing it because we're engaged with a special relationship with the United States. Break that special relationship and spend the money on welfare. And we should remember the same people who brought us war are the people who want the cuts. It's the bankers and the politicians and the millionaires. These are the people who are the warmongers and the cutters. And we have to build the biggest protest movement we have ever had against these cuts. This is the fight of our lives. There will be no more important fight in our lives than defending working people against these bastard Tories and their Lib Dem supporters. Join us, join all the demonstrations, demonstrate on November the 20th against the war, and make sure we build the biggest united movement to tell these people in Downing Street that we will win and they are going to lose.